Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Real Talk Bougie, guys. Good Thursday evening, and we'll get this started in minutes. Well, maybe not minutes, seconds. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, sorry, it's Tuesday. My bad. Did I say Monday? I said Thursday. Okay, thank you. I'm getting lots of help right now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So hold on one second, please. Okay, guys, happy Tuesday, right? It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Next, you know what? I'm just going to like the days. It's been a crazy 2 weeks, guys. I had some oral situation today. I went to the dentist and I'm doing much better than I was earlier. But I was like, I just want to get this finished because last night we could not get through that whole entire video. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this done. I think we had one or two more to do, but I don't know if we'll get to all of that. But I do want to address a couple of questions. So last night we had our good friend Joey on, Joey from the chat. There were a lot of questions of people asking, who is Joey? Joey is no different from anybody who's in the chat right now. So Joey happened to come up one day and, definitely has some legal knowledge of Fulton County and Georgia law and things of that nature. Just, some really good knowledge and enjoys to chat about Nesto. So that's how that kind of started. If you've been around here long enough, you know exactly who Joey is. Joey is a call in from the comments, just like, any of you guys, if I drop the call in, um, and you guys call in to chat with me. So also let me just address that too. When you guys call in, you know how my style is. There's everyone has different styles on YouTube. And some people, maybe you get a minute or a couple seconds to drop a question. Thank you, Black Hourglass. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting for 6 months. My gosh. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Some people will let you get off a question. Some people will let you speak your mind for a couple of minutes. I like to talk to you guys. So when you guys call in, we're having a conversation. It's not really so much of like a call in takeover. So when you call in, I'm going to talk to you. You know what I mean? And so for anyone who's listening, just understand that, it's when people are calling in, we're talking. So it's not me interrupting. It's not me not allowing them to get all of their thoughts out because I think Joey was on with us for an hour. I feel like he got a lot of his opinions out. We had a great conversation. I took comments and but for some reason I guess people feel like he needed to just have the floor, and that's not what I do. So he was invited up to talk to me and to answer questions from you guys. So that's just what we do. So anyway, and maybe my style's not, consistent with what other people do, and that's okay. That's just what I do over here. So I'm not benchmarking myself against anyone. But yeah, we talk. So if any of you guys ever call in, we're gonna have, even if it's a 2 minute conversation, it will be a conversation. But anyway, I really enjoyed yesterday. I did enjoy the conversation revolving around. I was kind of nervous about that. Look, I still stand on, I think that the judge made a mistake. I really do. I think that there's just too much paperwork that has been filed in the legal system. Now, mistakes happen and people lie, right? But when you're filing affidavits, you're filing divorce complaints, you're filing indictments, I think the dates are what the dates are. And I do think the judge made a mistake. Is it possible that they got remarried, Nesto and Shirley? Did they get married again after he finally got his divorce from Martha to kind of clean up the mess? It's possible. But you guys know, for me, unless I see paperwork, unless I see some sort of seal, something clocked in to the clerk, I'm not buying it. I don't know. If they did, it's not that I'm going to feel any type of way. It's just going to be like, "Oh, okay, that explains that." I don't like to run with speculation. I like to run with speculation. I mean, I think speculation is okay because that means that we're all thinking and sharing ideas and all kinds of stuff like that. But I really like to go with what is on the docket, what are the facts of the case, what has been filed. You know, people make mistakes. That's why there's amended reports, there's amended motions, there's amended filings, there's new information provided, all of those things. But as far as what we don't know, we can definitely speculate, and there's nothing wrong with having theories, and and I respect them. For me, um, I don't know. I don't I do think that the judge made a mistake. I do. It's the documents. Once, and you know what? When they go to court in at the end of the month and they say they got married in 2022 and bona fide separation a couple months later, because they were in a bona fide state of separation in March of 22 and he went to jail in July of 22. I don't know. Look, and it's possible. I think that the scenario about the ring is interesting, that maybe it just wasn't an anniversary gift, maybe it just wasn't an upgrade, maybe it was a I'm sorry I messed up and I got you this big nice new ring, an anniversary party to celebrate the fact that we actually really got married because I wasn't in a position to get married before, and all of the things, don't have me arrested please, all of those things. I don't know, but we'll have to figure that out. But it's coming sooner than we think. I think the exciting thing is now that answers are coming sooner than we know it, and we'll just see. So anyway, um the documents make it civil. It's a Fran Drew. Always come in right on time. um okay. I don't even know where we left off on this. We left off somewhere. Hold on one second. Let me get to the spot. I feel like we were somewhere around here. We're just gonna get back into it, and then there's one that we did not get to go through together. And I see they just dropped a new Wade call. We're just gonna have to do like a dedicated, let's just talk about some of the videos day. Well, maybe not. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, let me get myself sorted out as far as what's going on, what in the Wade. I did spend some time looking into what in the like Mila, and she's interesting. She did get remarried, or she did get married, as someone mentioned. Um, that's a whole nother thing. I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of Wade talk, but interesting. And let me see. And a documentation person as well. I'm a documentation person as well. I need to see. Yeah, I mean, speculation is okay because that's how we come up. That's just thinking. That's just using your critical thinking. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, I just I don't want to start to think that things like I'm not able to like, oh, that's fact until I know it's fact. You know what I mean? Otherwise it's just a theory or it's speculation. I just knew when I heard the judge make that March 20, like it was going to be a problem, or not even a problem. It was just going to be a source of questions. Like I knew it, like, okay, but I just, there's so many moving parts, and this is such a complicated relationship. Um, there, i- it's a lot of moving parts, and it's a very complicated relationship. What's up to everyone on Facebook? Hey, Jackie, how are you? I appreciate the cross pollination of weirdos. Wade is interesting. Mila and Sonya are third cousins. Yes, absolutely. Hi, Reef and Muff's mom. What's going on? Okay, guys, Let me share my screen. Let's finish this one up. These weirdos. So they just got off the phone with Lamont. Yes, Sonya was on the phone with Lamont. So when she plugged Nesto in or Nesto called her, she was on the phone chitty chatting with Lamont. Her and Lamont were talking about the victim. Lamont was talking about some sort of fictitious ass recording that he thinks he has in a storage unit somewhere that will save Nesto's behind. And then they roll into what else were they talking about? Oh, how people lie and all the things. So what else is new, right? Okay, let's get into it.
Full 90 days to get a bond on that. What
Yeah,
else?
you want to throw that
Oh
shit
yeah, and
out. Fuck a
talking about
bomb.
the
Throw it
bond
out.
as usual.
No,
That shit
no,
is
but
started.
Talking about
but
getting
that
out of
person
jail
gotta be good
tomorrow,
enough to
next
see
week,
with
working on
common
his
sense to
defense
see.
and
So
getting a
when I,
bond.
because I ain't never been through no shit like that before.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when the cops got to come to the court, right?
yeah, but
To the hearing.
you know they coming. Man, that
Yeah,
man.
right. That's fine. She need to come, and then when they put her on the stand, they need to ask her, how thoroughly did you investigate this woman's claim before you try to slap a warrant on him?
Right.
How what to say without a doubt that what that lady says has some type of strength behind it? Did you look into her to see her character, her situation, then their situation? Did you look at the text messages, all of that before you said?
So she thinks that because someone goes and fills out a police report, then now you have to do a character assessment. So if somebody is so people who are pillars of the community don't lie, and people who are in the gutters are not worthy. Is that what you're saying? That's kind of what she's alluding to, that somebody who has a bad who may not have like the best resume, they're not believable. And if you're squeaky clean, if you appear to be squeaky clean and you're living flawless, that's who is worthy of being believed. She's a dumbass.
Sat there and just ran with what she's claiming. Because in this climate, women scream and sexual assault all the time.
Yeah, but dude,
So what doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense is the timeline
yeah, but
more than anything.
do they throw them type of things out at the
Preliminary hearing.
yeah.
Yeah, if it don't hold water, it should be thrown out. So waste of fucking
Yeah,
time because
should
you
be.
hold them. Because
That's
you
you
holding
talking
him.
though. But that's you
No, but
talking.
here's the thing. That's the one thing that's holding you is because they don't give you a bond on that. You got a bond on that other shit.
No, I still ain't got no bond on that other one.
The other two
With the business partner, I don't have no problem with that.
the business partner.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have no problem.
and that shit is so petty. I don't understand how they don't have a bond on that. That lady murdered somebody and got out on the bond. What the fuck is $120,000 claim in business? That should be civil. And then you're gonna say it's a no
Where's your
bond when
hundred
that's
and
just a
twenty
civil
thousand
case. That's a
dollars?
civil matter. It shouldn't
She
even.
doesn't even have 125 cents. Okay. Where is your $125, much less $125,000? I just love how she can just tell someone to, let me tell you something, guys. You guys are going to laugh. When I was at the dentist today and they were taking an x ray, and the girl put the lady, the dental technician, or I'm not sure what her title is, dental assistant, put the thing for the x ray in my mouth and she said, chin up. I was like, stop it. Just stop. She said, chin up. And all I could think about was you guys.
Be criminal.
They should. But we gonna find out next week because I got a whole. There's gonna be a lot going on.
You're right. That should be civil. Why didn't? Why? Because listen,
It should be
and I'm gonna do this
civil.
tomorrow.
It should be
I ain't gonna
civil.
say it. I'm gonna just go and do it. I'm gonna test the waters on that
I'm gonna test the
situation.
waters on
That's what
that.
I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna go test the waters. What is
But
she
Anyway,
testing? I'm gonna go test the waters. I'm gonna go check into that. What are you gonna do? Eating, wait, what did Joey say yesterday? Taking naps and snack and eating snacks. I mean, sis, you don't ever get up off that your little tiny couch in the living room. You're sit up there on your tiny couch trying to come down off of whatever you've been taking, and you're sitting there talking, I'm gonna test the waters. I'm gonna check into that. I got something for her.
Okay, that's a civil matter. It shouldn't even be
And
criminal.
guys, right now, let me tell you, the I can do this Sonya impression because I've got half a mouth of gauze. Okay, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna check into it. I'm gonna test the waters, naps and snacks.
That's it.
She's
So we gonna
she's
find out
taking
next week
naps
because
and
I got a
doodling.
whole. There's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be-
You're right. That
It's
should
gonna be
be
a lot
civil.
going
Why
on.
didn't? Why? Because listen, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
do
say
this
this. I'm
tomorrow.
just gonna do it.
Everything is tomorrow. I'm just gonna do it. What are you gonna do tomorrow, Sonya? You're gonna be testing the waters.
Because listen, and I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I ain't gonna say this. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna test the waters on that
I'm gonna
situation.
test the waters
That's
on
what I'm
that.
gonna do.
Boy, if he can get
Anyway,
that, if he can get that, that what he say he got. Oh man, that'd be perfect.
mhm,
If he say he
yeah,
got that for real, yeah. Wow.
yeah. You got court Monday on that. So
No,
you
he
have to
got.
have.
I got to
Everything's
have that money.
Monday.
I can't wait to
Monday.
know.
No, you gotta have it.
Yeah,
You gotta have it tomorrow. He gotta have his ass in town.
yeah, he got to have that because if he
He
don't
gotta
have
go
that,
to. He gotta go to his storage. He said it's in his storage.
oh man, that'd be boy, that'd be. It's, man, see, I don't like folks be talking then they can't produce. I don't like that shit.
And it's scary.
Well, he didn't even tell you, Nesto, that he had it. He was jibber jabbing. He was running his yap to Sonya. He was talking that mess to Sonya. He might have just been talking.
Him because he don't honor his fucking claims. That's one thing about him. He
No,
keeps telling me, I got $100 for you. I'm gonna send it. I got this. I'm gonna give it, and you ain't did shit. So that's easy. Why you flying all around the world? But you
yeah,
got $100.
yeah, that's cool.
But,
I'm not listen. One thing I want you to understand about me and what I got going on with you. I'm not no vindictive person like that. Okay, that just to me, I just let the nature just take its course because I've learned that throughout my past. I used to be like that,
Mhm.
but I don't operate like that in my older years. I just let shit just come back at me, and then I just go to just I'll be okay. But what I'm gonna say is to you is that just be cool, just enjoy life.
The fact that you're saying you're not vindictive, but you're on the lookout for reciprocity or some sort of payback, you're not going to do the payback, but you're just going to let the fact that you're even contemplating, you are a vindictive person, but you have no power, you have no resources, no coin. Your lick back or your ability to kick back or get back is not there. You can't even do it. So you can be as you're just that's called a hater. A hater with no power or a vindictive person with no power is really just a hater because you just got to sit on the sidelines and watch other people live, thrive, and be happy and do the things that you can't do or have the things you can't have. And you just sitting around mad.
Just do what you're doing. I'll be out. The only problem is if it's gonna have if I do get another hot on. That's if it ain't thrown out. I'm hoping to get thrown out. I'm hoping to God to get thrown out.
That shit ain't get thrown out. It's bullshit. It's really gonna be a downright embarrassment in the end
But see,
on the
here's the
police and
problem.
on the prosecutor.
It's gonna be two people against that one person. That's the only problem.
It's gonna be a straight embarrassment. Y'all sit there and let this go through without doing
She's
your
a
due diligence.
you're just a
So
straight
these fucking
embarrassment.
detectives, is she a new detective?
You know how she said, you know how she talks? It sounds like, when you clench your teeth together, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna test the waters tomorrow. It's not even like a mouthful of hot dogs or marbles. It's clenching your teeth. Clench your teeth right now and try and say something. I'm gonna test the waters tomorrow. You wait till your dad comes home. That's how she talks. She's so
No, she
angry.
made a detective on me. She was a
She made
police.
detective off of me. I'm gonna get that thrown out. She made a detective off of me.
Y'all sit there and let this go through without doing your due diligence. So these fucking detectives, is she a new detective too?
No, she made a detective on me. She was a
She made
police.
That's what
detective
I'm
off of
saying. She a
me.
new detective. She just got detective.
Yeah.
Natalie Fields was working hard at the day spas. going undercover to take down the sex trafficking rings of Roswell. You think, do you think that's easy work? She's over there undercover at the spas. That's how she got her promotion. We watched the interview last week, didn't we? Where she was talking about she went undercover. She got a promotion off of the spas, not Nesto. Nesto, you're not even convicted. You're just sitting in jail. How do you think she got a promotion off of you when you're not even convicted yet? An arrest isn't a feather in their cap. They don't get promoted for arresting people. They get promoted for probably identifying, I don't even know. I don't know. I guess achievements, certifications, doing your job well, accommodations, maybe certain achievements like, hey, because of so and so in her area, maybe the zone that she polices, we've seen a such and such drop in crime and was able to identify this, that, and the third. She picked up a bum named Nesto. Da 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 da. He's been doing the most in Roswell County. Maybe you are on the list, but she didn't get a promotion off of you.
Exactly. That's just what that other chick was. That was on that other
Thank
man's
you,
case.
Danny.
That
Thank you,
girl sounded
Orchid.
like she wasn't even a police officer on the stand. The way she sounded so dumb. Well, I spoke to the driver for about 10 minutes. Talked to him for 10 minutes. The guy got murdered. It was a whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should have been the chick, the girlfriend should have got charged. But she called. She when they brought them over there. They pulled up the truck with guns and hoodies and shit. 1 o'clock in the morning, trying to jump
Throwed
him,
out. I know.
and they gonna charge him because of the detective and her sorry ass work. Her shit was awful. He said you didn't even investigate. He should have never been charged. Jury looking at them like, yeah, he going home today. That happened in 2018. I think that's when that happened. That
I
shit is
think she
crazy.
lies. I don't think her friend told her that. I think that's all a lie.
And if he needs to sue
She
her,
just sitting there. They
he needs to
just
sue that.
it's like they just try to outdo each other. Like, oh, you heard that news story? Well, get a load of this news story. I heard such and such, and that they had a $25 bond. What? Get out of here! And I'm sitting up here with a celebrity bond.
Police officer for her fucked up investigation. Sue the city, sue every fucking body. Sue the prosecutor because they're supposed to look at the notes and everything.
Should
The
the
prosecutor
prosecutor,
sat there and
sue
looked at
everybody.
some notes and
Sue
said, "Yeah,
Funny
go ahead."
Mae.
They're the final word on the charge. Is the prosecutor. They look at all the evidence that the police did, and then they'll say yay or nay. Not enough.
Let me tell you, all that little legal talk. Remember back in the day, remember back in the day of September and October of 2022 when they first started talking to each other and she was talking like she was running to the damn courthouse to go process papers. She has forgotten all of her legalese and legal mumbo jumbo. She is just talking straight stupid now. She didn't sound like she knew what she was talking about before, but she definitely doesn't sound like she knows what she's talking about now. She is off her damn rocker.
Not for enough. She needs to sue the
When I was
prosecutor,
when
sue
I
the
was in
office,
criminal
sue the
defense,
county, all of that. 3 years of his life. Mm.
You remember that story I told you about
remember,
that lady?
okay, see, he told a story, now she told a story. Now guess what he's coming with? And I can top that. They are, what are they called? Or one upper. You know how you some of y'all have friends. Maybe some of you are this. Someone tells you something, they got some new good Americans, and you're like, I got some luckies. Oh, you got some luckies? I got some Margellas. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is like, oh, yeah, you did that. I can do one better. So he comes with a story. She comes with a story. Guess what he got right now?
That girl came and saw me and she said she come wait on me.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that girl.
Okay then. That's so I'm numb to stuff like that. That's what I'm trying.
The fat girl hurt your feelings that bad. Like, a woman who's not relevant, why are you still even remembering? Like, why?
Hey.
For real.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so
But that was a fact, girl. You wasn't in love with her.
I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm used
Yeah.
to people saying, I'm used to people saying, I can't. I'm used to that. Yeah. So I'm numb to that. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
think
I'm
if
good.
you felt that they could do it, then you'd be okay. But if you felt in your heart that they could, they wouldn't be.
Girl, Bible lady probably busy over there on that YSL mess and probably I don't even know if she has time for Nesto anymore. I don't I really I'm gonna be honest, I have barely other than watching YSL on my own and I'm gonna just say I was caught up on some YSL today, even though it was a long the morning was long and drawn out. Um but yeah, I mean, does Bible Lady even have time for Sonya anymore? Is she on now that her YSL is picked up? Has she dumped them all together? Because we know sis is only out for the content. So if since YSL is popping now, she may not even have time. Sonya's calls might not be getting taken. Okay.
Be there for you. That's why it wouldn't, be such a
Well, I mean,
rushing
here's
situation.
one thing I ain't forgot. I know how them folks operate and I know
Detective
how they
off of
think.
me.
If a person said that this person did this right here, she believes it. Straight the
Mm-hmm.
fuck up. So I remember when Kevin Hart and all that shit, she was the same thing. He did it. I mean that shit, same thing with T.I. Oh yeah, he did it. I know he did it. I know he did it. But the man they found him not guilty. They dropped the charges on his ass. See, that's
Mm-hmm.
they quick to jump on the bandwagon with other people. Yeah, he did
That's
it.
so crazy. With
Okay. Okay, Petty Patty. Look at Petty Patty putting it out there on the streets. Okay, but Kayla was on a plane today. Kayla was like, okay, look, not saying look, I'm sure Kayla's wherever she said she is, but she said she was on her way to Brazil, but the flights were sold out real bad. I'm like, how are you on your way to Brazil, but the flights are sold out? So you just pack up, go and say, I'm going to Brazil and don't have a ticket. So the flights were sold out real bad. And then now you're on your way to St. Lucia. Oh, okay. So she was on a plane and she said she was going to St. Lucia, but she said she was at the airport and couldn't get the flight to Brazil. Okay.
black people, how they do that, and they know damn well.
So maybe Bible Lady has time for Sonya right now because Kayla is on a plane and trying to stream YSL from the plane, which that thing was lagging so bad. I was like, Kayla, why don't you just wait till you get to your hotel? Do you really need to go live from the plane? Like some people really get up on this YouTube and go crazy. Some people really, really get up on this YouTube and lose their mind. You don't need to go like, and you know what I'm saying? Take it from someone who does go live pretty much almost every day, but not every minute of every day, and certainly not when I should be doing other things like relaxing and enjoying my plane ride and things of that nature. Um, Going live from the plane with live from the airplane Wi-Fi, that could have been saved because at the end of the day, the YSL trial is serious. I mean, today's coverage today. So the coverage this morning, I mean, they probably talked about they mentioned at least four people who were murdered. Like this really isn't a joke. It's very much a serious situation. And the fact that and she's also part of it. She's also an attorney. All of the things, just you know what I mean? Like, look, sis, do what you want to do. I'm just for looking from the sidelines, and it's just kind of like if you want to be on YouTube and you want to be taken seriously as doing commentary and not kind of giving I'm all over the place, it's giving I'm a little bit all over the place and I want to be everywhere when maybe I'm supposed to be doing some other things. But I mean, I still, look, I was watching. I was watching. I'm just watching. Miss Gas Statiana is on the couch. Girl, she's on her tiny couch, okay?
So a lot of accusations are
She was
lies.
going to Tennessee. Girl, she said she was on her way to St. Lucia.
Right. And then they'll get in your face, and black people and black
She
men, they
going on the
always so they
run. What,
don't
Aaliyah?
they jump
Stop it.
bandwagon. They
You
jump
can't you
bandwagon.
can't say a whole race does something because that's not a
Kayla in Houston. Okay, because Kat, she showed up on Kat's live. And because I was watching on Cat Not Williams, and then I switched to Atlanta's, what is it, Atlanta's News First or something. Um, I like Cat Not Williams. I think she's real cute and stuff, but I guess I just like her coverage, not necessarily the live of the live. You know what I mean? I think I like Atlanta News First, just because I can't even put a reason to it, but I was watching on Cat Not Williams probably for a few hours, right up until Woody came to the stage, to the witness stand. Well, not the he showed up in the court, and they sent him back, and then he turned around, came back later. And then by then I was home laid out trying to not be in pain. Um it's just I don't know. I'm watching because it's definitely giving very much. Now I can't promise that like when the jury comes back that I'm even going to be interested, and I'm interested to see I guess what Woody's testimony is going to be and if they're going to go back. The thing that does frustrate me about YSL is that Adrian Love tries to act so knowledgeable about everything, but she plays like now, Judge, okay, I'm going to just put it like this. And then what I meant to say was this. And perfectly stated, I think. How do you say perfectly stated, I think? She said something like that today. If I could find the soundbite of that, she said, let me say that perfectly, or let me perfectly stated, I think. I was like, Adrian, would you go sit down somewhere?
a
She's
race thing.
annoying.
So I'm
That's the
good.
thing.
Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is that
Girl, she
I
wants
know
to
what
be
I'm
a
dealing
blogger
with.
so
I just
bad.
don't talk on the phone as much like I need that
Come on.
talk. Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to add a whole bunch of new people to my. See, it seems like you want to be a blogger. You want to stay all up in the business. You want to control the narrative. See, I get paid to be up in that business. Yet Kayla needs to stick with her legal script. And I mean, and there's not being a legal blogger. Okay, fine, that's cool. All of that. I just don't think she has found her complete niche yet. And I think she's just trying to be a little bit of everywhere. But that's just my thoughts.
that's
I could
why it
be
sounds like
wrong.
I'm not cutting the food because I know what I'm dealing with. I know exactly what
Yeah,
I'm dealing with.
together. You know what you mean?
Wait, he says he's cutting the fool. Of course you're cutting the fool. That you don't do anything but cut the
Yeah.
fool.
So that's why it sounds like I'm not cutting the food because I know what I'm dealing with. I know exactly what I'm
Yeah,
dealing with.
together. You know what you
So
married.
yeah, I know absolutely,
I
absolutely.
guess 10 years, 13 years in, I guess so.
Yeah, yeah, I know what's going on. So it is what it is. I'm not, man. Listen, I just can't wait till it's time to say, hey man, this was there for me. Bloom, 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 bloom. Hey man, when the cameras, lights, and action come on, that means the news media. I'm good. I'm not worrying about none of that. I got enough
Mm-hmm.
evidence last week. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm straight. I'm not worrying about nothing. Only thing I'm concerned about now is your health. You cutting the damn food every now and then, you know. Other than that, you know.
She's
I
so
just be
happy.
thinking.
She's so happy when he is like remotely concerned about her. It's like, girl, just sit down. Have a seat, ma'am.
You're thinking,
I
see,
just
I
be
know,
thinking.
but you don't have to think like that. It's over with for
I
that.
just
Just
be
get that
thinking.
out your head. Let's just get through this here. Like you told me, let the year go by, let 2 years go by. You won't be thinking about that shit. Let me feel the way you feel right now, okay? And let me
Mm-hmm.
deal with whatever come after that. But other than that, I'm straight. I don't need to be all the other stuff. I won't get bored with you, none of that. See, what people get bored when they don't talk no more. That's when shit start going haywire.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't talk, that means that shit ain't moving the way it need to be moving. See, I talk with real shit. I mean, if I tell you the motherfucker ain't shit, I tell you don't do this, I don't want to do this, why, and you try to look at everybody else face value, we lose. Because everybody start getting in your camp, you see? So that ain't your
Mm-hmm.
case. You don't have them problems like that.
No, I don't have audience.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't
So
have
right
audience.
now, when
I
you
did all
talking
that.
about,
I learned in high school.
They feel like he's
After
talking.
all the drama I went through in high school, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
so
yeah, you know,
like he's
people in
talking
the
about
crowd, remember that.
like he's talking about fat baby and all that. That's her best friend that's sitting over there leeching and she ain't got no goddamn job. Okay, guess what?
Hmm.
Debbie got a job. Debbie got a job. Look, I'm just saying. Debbie seems like she's looking very much like Shirley's assistant. Debbie might be helping Shirley in a way that obviously, Nesto, you look, this is it. Nesto, you've been replaced and you got replaced by Debbie. Okay. That's really what it is. Shirley needs a handler. She likes somebody helping her, maybe picking out her clothes, her cleaning, taking phone calls, reading through her email, all of the things. Shirley likes some help. And because you were actually the help and you are of no help or assistance anymore, guess what? You've been replaced. And you got replaced by Debbie. Don't be mad. Don't be mad you got replaced by Debbie. You think Debbie's mad you're calling her fat? Guess what Debbie is? Sleeping in a bed. Guess where Debbie is? She's with Shirley. Guess where Debbie is? She's free. Guess where Debbie is? She's at the same address with Shirley. She was at the birthday party. Guess where Debbie is? She was laughing at you. Guess where Debbie is? She was out to the Ritz or the Intercontinental with Lamont having drinks and throwing up with Shirley like college girls in the bathroom. Okay? Taking hot showers, wearing nice clothes, and having a good damn laugh at your expense. What was Debbie doing? Let me give you one last thing Debbie was doing, Keonce. You know what Debbie was doing? She was setting up the Zoom so Shirley could sit down with those big glasses on and get her August 30th date for her final divorce. That's what Debbie's doing. So you can call Debbie fat all you want, but Debbie looks happy and Debbie's hanging out with your girl.
The information I got today from Pinocchio, try to put them on. Him talking about,
I
hey,
wish somebody would
she can
send
work
Nestor
for
that
you.
read. I wish someone would send Nestor that read. He would be crying. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. She gonna be calling me. She gonna be calling me because the comeback gonna be real. Nestor, you're not gonna be. You gonna be walking out that jail maybe about 79, almost 80, if you ever even get the pleasure.
For real?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I know what's
Where's
going on. They
Debbie? Debbie's with Shirley. Where's Debbie? Not in jail.
tired of them folks over there too, eating up every.
Where's Debbie? Eating good. Debbie, he said Debbie's 300 pounds, okay, of lobster and all. He's mad because Debbie is probably getting paid in a check what Nesto was stealing behind Shirley's back, okay? I mean, Debbie doesn't have to get a job. Debbie has a high profile friend who needs someone to help her handle her affairs. And maybe Debbie is the person to do that, especially since she is, I don't know if she's a lifelong friend, but it seems that she has been friends with Shirley for decades. She's, multiple decades. So they've had a long friendship. And maybe Debbie clearly is someone that Shirley can trust. And I mean, if the man was still in it, she can pay it to her friend. Why not?
In high school, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
so
yeah, you know,
like he's
people in
talking
the
about,
crowd, remember that.
he's
Debbie's a
talking about
beautiful
fat baby
lady.
and all that. That's her best friend that's sitting over there leeching and she ain't got no goddamn job. Okay, guess what?
Hmm.
The information I got today from Pinocchio, try to put them on. Him talking about, hey, she can work for you.
For real?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I know what's going on. They tired of them folks over there too, eating up every damn thing. 300 pounds. I know what's going on. I just ain't saying shit. Them folks
Hmm.
miserable. When I say miserable, miserable.
Yes.
No, you're miserable. What makes you think she's miserable when she is free? Like that sounds like a hater to me. That's Nesto and his hateration. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, how are y'all doing? We're finishing up this video. Debbie is free. That's really it. At the end of the day, she is FREE, okay? Sleeping in a what? A BED, not a bunk BED, okay? Climbing up to a top metal bunk that's about 20, well, maybe let's say generous 30 inches wide. Debbie is probably sleeping in a nice memory foam bed, taking nice baths, going for massages and manicures. And this man is sitting there with ingrown toenails over there at the jail.
That's
Stop it.
all.
Yeah, I already know it. I'm so I can look all up on the nigga.
Isn't her birthday tomorrow?
Yeah,
I will.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I
I
ain't
bet you
what I'm
do.
missing out. I got them to reach out
I'll
for.
pull up her picture.
Let
Happy
them
birthday.
let them folk do them. I'm cool. I'm straight, man. I'm straight. I just gotta get fucked.
Did that winch say is tomorrow her birthday? Sonya, you are creepy yoki. Okay? You are very much giving creepy yoki. Why? Even if I knew my boyfriend's wife's birthday, as if there was such a thing. If I was a gas stationa and I'm dating a guy who has a wife and I knew her birthday, I wouldn't play myself by like, isn't tomorrow her birthday? Ew.
Yeah. I'm so I can look all up on the nigga.
Isn't her birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya, you are stalkerish. You are creepy. You are double creepy okie.
Look all up on the nigga.
Isn't her birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
I
ain't
bet you
what I'm
do.
missing out. I got them to reach out for.
Happy birthday.
Let them folk do them. I'm cool. I'm straight, man. I'm straight. I just gotta get the fuck out. I just hope
You just gotta think about yourself right now. That's all.
that's what I'm doing.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
you better
doing.
do. Think about yourself.
Yeah. So
Nothing
uh
else matters.
no, because I know for one thing, if I believe in God, he got to show something, right? Don't he got to show something? That's what you say. You better believe in your God. You better believe in your God.
Even with God. You know, I know that.
Yeah, you be fucking with me, but it's okay. Yes, it's okay.
Well,
Yeah,
if they had
but
plans,
I gotta say,
Believe
it
in your
wasn't it
God.
wasn't coming
Believe in
through.
your Jesus.
yeah, whatever I got going on, I gotta stay focused. Well, I'm gonna lose, but I ain't finna lose. Yeah. So like,
No, you're not gonna lose. No, you're not
no,
gonna
I know
lose.
I ain't. I know I'm not. You just gave me.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into the phone logs and see did he even call her, even if he tried. But also keep in mind he's got other numbers that he calls from. So I don't know. Um, it'd be interesting to know. Hi, Mai Tai. Hey, how are you? Hey, everyone coming in. She's obsessed with strawberries. She really is. Didn't he reach out to Shirley? It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. He's miserable. I think he is. How could you not be?
Some more,
Mhm.
some more info if it's true. But when he said we said, that sounds exactly like them.
You have 1 minute remaining. All right,
Oh,
just say how much you love me.
oh, I love you very much. So you just take the
I
hit.
love
It
you
was a
very
nice
much.
meal tonight. Smooth off.
Yeah, yeah. I had quesadilla.
Did
Um,
your neck ain't even hurt no more.
my neck is fine.
See,
Yeah,
see,
that's
see.
past.
So
That too shall pass.
there you go. So
It passed.
we'll be having a ball. Hopefully all this shit clear
Okay,
out. It clear up, and we're gonna be okay. Just think
we
about
gonna
the
be
good
all
shit.
right.
Fuck all that negative shit. Fuck all
I
that.
think so. I haven't thought of anything negative. I've been
Okay.
positive about everything. I've
Okay.
been
You would.
better and better and better and better
It's getting better and better every day, ain't it? I love it
every
getting
day.
better and better every day. Ain't it getting better? Ain't it
It's,
sweet?
it's very sweet. Thank you very much.
He's
So
so
silly.
disgusting.
Yeah, so it'll be fine. We'll be
Thank
fine.
you very much.
All right.
Yes, you
Okay.
will.
You have a good night.
Lies don't last forever.
No, they don't. You know what? Lies got.
Thank you for using Global. The Global Telling was like, look, enough. Enough. All right, let's go back. Um, so we finished up that call. What time? Okay. Um, Was that? It was this one.
That
Let me see.
WEW.
This guy he needs to really check his health. His health has got to be horrible. He sounds horrible. I don't think we listened to this one. We'll see what's going on here.
In this jail call from July 25th, 2023, Nesto and Sonya talk about all of his charges, Erica King, and the lease. Take a listen.
She's so ridiculous.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh,
I'm fine.
busy?
How are you?
I'm never too busy for you. What's going on, darling?
What you doing?
I'm never too busy for you. Hi,
I'm sitting here
darling.
watching TV.
Hi, darling.
I have different couch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, home?
She's laying on the tiny couch.
Oh, okay. You got something right with?
I can get something to write with.
Yeah, very important.
Oh, very important. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. Where are my glasses? Need those. Go ahead. What am I writing down?
All right, so
Go ahead. What am I? You already sick of writing stuff down? Go ahead. Let me write it down.
WEW. The warrant was talking about, because I don't want to talk too much. I want you to look at the warrant, the one saying that, first of all, let me get it straight. It's supposed to be.
You can talk about the case as long as you're not talking about your defense.
Oh, okay.
You can talk about what they're accusing you of. You just can't talk about your end of it. But you can talk about what's out there. Go ahead.
Okay, James. Okay, so that guy right there, I need to find that guy because he's a witness for me. All right. When you go to the warrant talking about when they arrest me and all that, first arrest me, all that, go to number 4. It's gonna shock.
Which warrant is this though? Because you have a
I'm
lot
trying
of.
to figure out which one he's talking about. He was about to give the number, but of course she interrupted.
This is the one, the fraud.
Credit card?
No, this is one with me and Hughley on.
1,000? Who?
Hughley.
Huh?
King, Eric King.
Okay, the conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy. Yeah, I'm trying to. I just ate that nasty ass ham.
The conspiracy charge.
So you go to that first one, go down to number 4 and read that. It's gonna click to you. You're like, damn. All right. That's gonna show who I was with that day, and that's gonna put. You're gonna make sense to you for the new charges I just got. Kind of make sense.
Okay.
All right.
Well, like I said, all your new charges. I talked to your brother today. He was when I told him, about the girl who was supposed to be the victim. He was like, "Who? What? That girl's psycho. She crazy. She lives in cars." I was like, he was like, "Yeah, she homeless. She be living in cars. She ain't wrapped too tight. Her mind fucked up." And I was like, "Well, I told my brother to stay away from that girl. She crazy." And I was like, "Yeah, people be trying to help everybody. Can't help everybody. Sometimes you just gotta go the other way."
Okay. All right.
He doesn't. He doesn't want to hear all that.
So he didn't get the information you wanted, though, did he?
He waiting for Chloe, but he ain't got it. So he reached out to her. He talked to him an hour ago. He trying to he said 6:00 he's gonna call her back and try to get the number from her. He been finding everybody he think of that might have them numbers.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna keep on thinking. It's gonna come over to me in a minute. Okay. I need to find that guy. That's my witness. He on witness that I did not live there. All right. Then there should be another warrant that they gave me for.
Okay. So I saw yesterday the other case where they got Shirley, you, and that Black Heritage Radio eviction on that property. They put Shirley on there too.
But it didn't make sense because we never had a lease on it.
You never lived there.
Right. There you go.
You never lived there. You never had a lease.
Okay.
But even if you leased it and had it as a secondary home, it wasn't even the case either. So it's so weird to me that your name and her name, and then I couldn't find no Black heritage under Florida or under Georgia business. So I don't even know if that's a real fucking business.
Okay. And on top of that is they fucked up. This is what they did. They said that
Wait a
on
second.
the 9th.
So he had no reaction to the fact that she said, I looked up Black heritage and it's not even a real business. He didn't have anything to say. Like, oh really? Oh snap, send that to me. Or make sure you hold on to that. He was like, okay, anyway. Because he knows it's not. He knows it's not. He had no reaction.
They said that the police came, had a warrant for 980, 980, 990.
Mm-hmm.
It had Sheridan's name on it too. It had my name. And we all lived in that fucking house. Both of us lived next to each other. We never lived there. Okay.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I got the number of the realtor company who did the eviction. So I'm gonna call them. I got the number last night. I'm gonna call them because I didn't get into it just now, and get a copy of the lease and the payment because I know you didn't live there. I know you.
Because I didn't get in till just now. Girl, where have you been? For someone who never seems to go out, you seem to never be home. And then you never seem to have enough time to get anything done. Oh, I'm just now getting in.
You didn't sign a lease. I'm trying to figure out who did that.
Okay.
Who did they speak to? It had to be the Erica girl. Because did she live next door?
Next door, yeah. The next
So
door.
I don't know why she was trying to, or what she did. But then she can't be trusted. Look, she can't be trusted because she's a scheming ass type. Like if you see her record, she did that shit. That's what it looks like. She did that shit.
I got it. Okay,
so I don't know if she tried to act like she was a representative because she sat there and said she worked for you for 5 years, and I'm like,
but she didn't.
No, she didn't work for him for 5 years. She just was around back and forth over a 5-year period, but not in that capacity as an employee. She got to show paycheck stubs in if that's the case.
All right, so remember that number 4.
Why would she have to show paycheck stubs? Why would she show paycheck stubs? For what? You think he's cutting checks to somebody who's doing illegal law work? That's stupid.
4 and that date right there.
You said, what's the date?
I don't want to say it on the phone. You just read it.
I don't want to say it on the phone.
Oh, no, I'm talking about what was the date?
February.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You catching on there?
No, I don't have it in front of me. But I will when I see it, because I'll read it and it'll click.
That's the same day you got out. That's the same day you get out the hospital.
Oh, okay.
All these days gonna click to you in a minute. All right. To make it sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, I was supposed to have a warrant. They had put another warrant on me saying that me and Shirley used me and Erica used Sheridan's name to put a lease in her name at their property. They put a warrant on my ass for that.
What?
Yeah.
Where did you see that?
They supposed to have another warrant out there. No, they been there back in 9/22. They took me straight down there. I never saw that warrant. The lady that, when you first get locked up. And,
they said that you put a lease in Sheraton's name?
Yes. Yeah. So
okay, wait, hold on a second, guys. Let me show you this.
They not locked me up, but they accused me of that too. And they gave me a bond for, that's when I hired BC, and they gave me a $25,000 bond at that time.
This man and this damn story he keeps telling. Okay, there's Debbie. You guys have seen Debbie. You know what Debbie looks like. She was standing right next to Shirley at the wedding. She was her maid of honor. If you go to the reel that I posted, for Shirley's little, it looks like a work event. Wait, hold on. She's there with Junior and Mississippi Monica. They're at a restaurant. They brought her a cake. And of course, Debbie is there. Look at the guy in the background all over, all up in the cake. Hey Sharon, how are you? Thank you. Yay, I'm getting divorced. Oh my God. Yes, blow out the candles. There's was is her name Tamika? Tamika Raymond, Usher's ex-wife right there. I don't know who these other people are. This lady looks familiar too, but that's definitely Debbie. Okay. Sonya, what are you doing on your birthday? Okay, where are your friends? Oh, Madison's not friends with you anymore. Like, where are your friends? Where's your what's that girl's name? Her friend, uh, girl, I can't even remember her name. Her friend in Ohio that she allegedly went to Canada with. Girl, who's coming to give you a who is coming to make you a cake? Who is bringing you your birthday quesadilla, Yvette? Who is bringing you your birthday quesadilla and birthday cake? Is it your daughter that you've been talking trash about? Your son who doesn't have too much to do with you? That you're moving back to Miami?
Mhm.
But I don't
Mm-hmm.
see that. I don't see that.
No, it's something separate.
And what?
Apparently, it's something separate, but I can look that up.
Yeah, I don't see that. But I know it's up under. I wrote it down here. And they said they dismissed some shit
Mm-hmm.
when I went to court on the 26th. Two death by no, two the felony conspiracy of felony. So they supposed to dismiss two. That don't make
Mm-hmm.
that don't
It
make
don't make sense as
That don't
many
make no
charges they gave you
sense.
for sitting in court next to her and everything they said she did, but it's weird how they did so many different warrants for the same situation. On top, well, that's beside the point that, they shouldn't have charged this period, but still how they repeated the same scenario for that many, like for those 7 charges. And it's like a lot of them are just repetitive.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, once I get that, I got an interview tomorrow. Once I get I got an interview and I got to send this stuff off for my Social
Mm-mm. We
Security.
don't.
So, because I got until Friday to do that, or they're gonna throw my shit out, and I can't let them do that. So, I got to send them all these documents for my Social Security, and then I'm gonna call tomorrow though with the real estate people and find out and get a copy of that lease.
Okay,
And
she had
I'll
to
try to
remind
see if
her
I can
son
talk
to
to the
call her on her
guy,
birthday.
the landlord,
A mess.
and see who she talked to, because I think what Erica did was pose as a representative and try to, and I don't know if he sent it to because sometimes they send leases through emails. I don't know if that bitch concocted an email and tried to say she sent it to that it's going to you and signed it. Like, you can do all of that shit without even seeing a person. So, but that email will have an IP address to it.
Right.
And again, it will go back to, whoever did that shit, which I'm really thinking, looking at her cases, that's her and she did that shit.
Yeah, I know she did. I know she did. I know she did.
She had to. Ain't nobody else around you like that.
No.
It was her. And it didn't make no sense. It wouldn't have made no sense for you to lease that when y'all lived somewhere else.
Thank you.
Who can afford all of that? And he said it was empty, exactly, because I didn't live there.
Thank you.
So I don't know why she leased it in the first place. You had a whole house in Alpharetta. So I talked to my PI today in Alpharetta.
Thank you.
So I don't know why she leased it in the first place. You had
Thank you.
She had to. Ain't nobody else around you like that.
No.
It was her. And it didn't make no sense.
Why would he rent a house? Because he had a whole house in Alpharetta. Ma'am, he wasn't paying rent. They didn't pay rent. They lived there almost Oh, I have to go back and look at my notes because there's so many different. These people had a lot of dispossessories. There's been numerous. There's two in this RICO violation case or whatever, but um they it took them almost 2 years to get them out of this house, and maybe if I'm remembering correctly, they may have paid rent 4 or 5 months into the 6 month into the year, like the 2020 into 2020, like they paid nothing. They paid absolutely nothing. They were trying to get COVID provisions to compensate for them not paying rent. So they were using the COVID provision, basically that Shirley's pay was cut, which it wasn't when they, which I don't, I can't say it wasn't, but based on the paycheck stubs and all of the things that they submitted, she wasn't qualified for it. Let's just put it that way. Whether her pay got cut or not, at the end of the day, she wasn't qualified for that provision. She far exceeded the provision allowance. And we've talked about this numerous times, but he didn't have a house in Alpharetta. By the time the lease was signed for Vista Ray Properties, they were well into being evicted from the house in Alpharetta. So you got to be kidding me.
I mean, it wouldn't have made no sense for you to lease that when y'all live somewhere else.
Thank you.
Who can afford all of that? And he said it was empty.
Well, he wrote a letter to the landlords when they were living in Alpharetta and said one of the reasons why they weren't paying. I read you that letter that he wrote, that crazy ass letter, and signed it Shirley's name, that he had rent in California to pay. Okay. I have to find that video, but that letter was hilarious. You could tell Nestor Shirley did not write it. Somebody said at all. He wrote a letter basically stating that they had the reason why rent was late, because their pay had gotten reduced and they had other rents to pay. And it was just a whole mess. Are you kidding me? Who can afford all that? They can, because apparently he told the people in Georgia, in Alpharetta, that, yeah, they had another place to pay for. So if what you're saying is true, Sonya, he told them he already had two places. Yeah, she's so bothered about something that is none of her business.
Exactly. I didn't live
we
there.
will pay rent. Remember that? We will pay rent.
Thank you.
So I don't know why she leased it in the first place. We had a whole house in Alpharetta. So I talked to my PI today.
Phony people.
A private investigator. Me and him spoke for like an hour this morning about your case. He said, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it.
Yeah, for some pay.
Basically, he said, Metro PC, you can get the records because your son was saying you can't get them records. He said you can get those records.
I got listen, man. This is me that day, but the lawyer gave me my discovery page of this entire case. I have all the texts and everything that I was texting, and the guy texted me. So don't listen out that shit. And that was 21.
Mm-hmm.
So don't listen out that. That's a lie. Because I got that.
Correct.
I don't have discovery because I ain't been indicted on these other cases.
No, that's just your muscle lazy son and don't want to do it. Your brother said he will help. Yeah. He said that. I texted him and I asked him. I said, "Help me save this man's life." I put it like that, and that's what he was like. I'm gonna help you. Then he called me. What you need me to do? I was like, I'm not asking you for no money now, so you should be able to do what I need you to do. Because you're running around doing all of this shit for these bitches. You should be able to do something for him. But I just put him on the phone. I could just give him phone numbers. That's all I need, are all the phone numbers. And if he know anybody that know her, but he could be a character witness because he knows her and he knows she's loony too. But apparently we need to get a hold of her. Well, you know her daddy name?
I don't have it on me. It's in my phone. That's the problem. But listen, you ain't got to do that. All you got to do is get the birth certificate. That's it. He'll tell you everything. These are street people. They change their numbers every 20 minutes.
These are street people change their numbers every 20 minutes. Who can okay,
Yeah, them the kind of folks.
whatever.
I'll have
Burner
Juno
phone.
run her and just get all her information. Because when you run her, it'll her daddy, her sisters, her brothers, everything will come up on her.
Yeah.
Because I have to run Erica.
But I know where that date where I was at. I was with her the whole day. So I'm talking about the person that over here on the warrant right here. You
The
understand that?
teacher. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It says it's fucking right here. It's
You was
common
your
sense.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You was your
My
girlfriend.
girlfriend. Yeah, with my girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You was with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. You was with your ex-girlfriend.
There you. Yeah. It says it's fucking right here. It's
You
common
was your
sense.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You was your
My
girlfriend.
Yeah, with my girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You was with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. You was with your ex-girlfriend.
There you go.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so basically, I was saying, I'm going back to this other warrant that has got shared is on there. That's the only reason you can say protocol for me not to talk to her, because they said that me and Shirley, no, me and
And
Eric,
you and Erica.
yeah,
Used her name for something.
yes, and I don't see that warrant nowhere, and they charged me.
Erica remind me of my father's secretary, Carol. That bitch used to just do some shit with people's names.
Okay.
Man, she was no joke.
So you didn't get that warrant. You didn't see that warrant. But that warrant,
I ain't seen nothing with Sheridan on it yet, other than as a victim. But that's to say because when they got all those victims, they trying to say it's some cases involved with them in there somewhere, but not on what I read. But
yeah, but I went to court on 9 something for that case.
mm-hmm.
They took me down there and they booked me on the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Took me out the
That's
jail.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. But that again is yeah, they're gonna have to really look at fucking Erica's ass. Yeah, I wonder what she probably lying because all the shit she ain't gonna own it. That bitch gonna be like, fuck it, we gonna fall out because she knew she had no business putting that house in your name.
She knows she fucked me. She knows she fucked me, and I didn't know nothing about it. So I can't really dwell on right now. I gotta worry about that big shit. I got the answer to the big shit. Where I was at on that second charge.
So Juno was telling me about the pornography. He was saying, and I know they deliberately omitted the device, which is, I told the attorney, we need to get the device from the police, what device they found it on, and the download or the day that it was downloaded. So, and then we need to see what they're talking about. Because what Juno was telling me was, and I said the same thing, when they do those fights, they're specific. They have, children, but he said a lot of those videos aren't real children. They're adults. And they'll say teen such and such, because he had a couple of issues with that, clients, that had those issues before. And he was saying that it'll say teen or it'll say that it's minors, but they're actually adults. Posing as minors because the person who actually did it don't want to get caught up in, going to jail. So they advertise it as teenagers when it's actually adults in the video. So basically, we more than anything need to find out because you're at a loss as to, he said when you get it from a pawn shop, they delete it, but they don't take it off the hard drive. So when you picked up the computer thinking it was erased of whoever had it before.
She's ridiculous. So basically, she's saying that, which maybe that's true, that there is some corn that is marketed as barely legal or not legal, um of age, I'm trying to figure out a way to say it that doesn't, um and may use people who look young. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's on the computer and they're stupid. Yeah, she's trying to figure out like was it somebody who's 92 pounds like her, who's like a you know, middle-aged woman who's the size of a 12-year-old, It's possible. But I think that the sex crimes unit has a lot of experience to be able to identify those things, right? It's not me or you looking at it like, is that like what is really going on? How do you have a whole entire Georgia Bureau of Investigations and professionals reviewing content and they can't figure out that that's an old broad with a young person size body or even just an adult? Like this, I've never, the phenomenon for me with Sonya is how she is so committed to this whole thing and how she is able to always come up with some sort of exit hatch for him to not accept responsibility for what he's doing.
For you, everything
Real
still
bad.
lives on that
Yes,
hard
real
drive.
bad. She does.
And the police
She's
do when they
annoying.
get it, they'll investigate the hard drive, and that's what you won't see it. But a forensic scientist who knows how to go in those computers, not a scientist, but a forensic IT person will go in there and pull everything off the hard drive. So you could have unknowingly had some shit on that computer that you knew nothing about because person before you or the pawn shop could have deleted it, or they most likely delete the stuff so that you're thinking you're getting a clean computer when you're not. You got to buy computers brand fucking new. You got to buy phones brand new because of what the person before you may have had put on there. So, or either somebody that one of your little workers did it. It's one of the two, but we won't know any of that until we get the actual date of, the
One of his little
download. And
workers.
then two,
So is she
to
trying
go
to
and
blame Erica for
have
doing that?
our own people investigate the video because, like they said, it was 34 total, but only 4 could be clearly seen. And it seems like it's not an exact, but it just seems like that they're minors. They still couldn't say for a certainty. They're just saying it seems, which is fucked up to throw my bond at $800,000 on a scene. It seems like it's a kid, but it's not a certainty. So it's stupid. Because again, remember, they targeted me, and I'm in my 50s, and they thought I was under 18. So that's crazy.
Girl,
So,
not until they looked at
Okay,
your
you
well,
know,
face.
don't
When
forget
they
that
looked
date
at
I
your
told you
face,
to look
they knew
at
you
from
were
now on.
grown. They knew that
yeah,
you
I got
were
it.
big age.
I
Are
got
you
it.
kidding
And
me?
it's gonna make
You
sense
think
to you.
someone thought you were
Yeah.
Okay.
15?
I
Whatever.
mean, I
But when
already
you
know
turned
it's
around, they
all
knew you were
bullshit.
damn near
Yeah,
60.
I know, but
Come
It's
on now,
bullshit.
stop.
And the only thing any of this is if somebody wants their money back, them chicks she was, playing around with or whatever, it's civil. It's civil. Those
It's
are all
civil.
civil cases.
It's
And
civil.
they know it. But they try to finesse it and make it into that because
If
it's
Nesto
a
and
fine
Sonya
line.
ever have a
Like,
baby,
how
her
Trump
name
be
is
doing
going to be
everything and it be a
Civil
fine line
Williams.
between him breaking the law and not breaking the law.
It's
It's the
civil.
same thing. It's a fine line, but it's
It's all civil.
all the way
It's civil.
civil. It's just a fine
Civil.
line.
It's
But
absolutely civil.
because there was a
Yes.
personal relationship and a back and forth with you guys with money, which most relationships have, and then it's over, and the person don't want to pay it, she don't want to pay that bill. And what hurts her is her case.
Nobody, they thought she was 51. She's trying to say 15. Baby, they thought when you turned around and they saw your face, there's nothing about, even with the filter that says 15. Okay. And I'm being honest. There's nothing about that says nothing but 15 plus 36. Okay. You someone thought you were 15 where? 15 in dog years? Like, girl, 15, what are you talking about? 15 plus 40.
Which is common sense. The charge
She's
happened
out of
in
her
December.
mind.
Now in August of the next year, you want to say it's fraudulent. That's 8 months. If it was fraudulent, you
She
should
meant
have asked for the
51. Yeah,
money.
she didn't mean no. Look, just because you are 90 something pounds, sis, stop trying to play that people think that you're a baby. I've never heard a grown woman so much like claim people think I'm a kid. and knowing good and well when they see that face and you open up that, "Well, I'm gonna try my due diligence tonight." What about this looks 15? Sis, you don't look 15. Stop it. You don't look 15, just like I don't look 13. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be a baby out here. You're a grown ass woman. You are damn near 60 years old. Would you cut the shit? Just because you are micro mini semicolon petite does not mean that you look like a child. Can you please stop playing in our faces?
You was cool with the person and gave them that 30 days, and then after that 30 days, that's when you should have just made the claim.
15. She's out of her mind.
But why would you wait 8 months? She knew she didn't want to pay that bill. So the only way that the credit card company.
I get dogged out all the way around. Nastiness, though. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't did nothing with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Miss Silver? What's your name, Miss Silver? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you, I think on a couple phone calls back, remember I told you, I said, you know what they call you right here? Yeah, you say what?
They call you Nasty Nesto. You miss Dre?
Nestos, right.
I think he misses Dre too.
They don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407 at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
We'll just revive that in an indictment coming soon, coming your way, still pending. They call me Nasty Nesto. They call me Nasty Nesto on some shit I didn't even do.
You know what?
Semicolon.
Will let her get off of that is if she go make a police report, and that's what she did. She turned it into something like my ex did me. Wasn't that what this court to my father in credit cards? Because that motherfucker gave me the credit cards and told me to use them, and then got mad and called the police and said I didn't give her permission to use them. And me and him had credit card accounts together and everything. The judge looked at that shit like, girl, just pay the bill. We ain't gonna worry. We're gonna just, just pay it. And we gonna just.
You had credit card accounts together, but he gave you a card and told you to use it, and you used it, which means you didn't have any of your own money. And what happened? And then he took you to court. Have your own money. And if your dude wants you to have something, have him send you the money to your account. That's ridiculous. Send me my money. Send it to my account. That's it. You're using someone else's account who's on some payback. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Because he knew it was bullshit. But he went and lied and sat there and tried to say, oh, I didn't have permission. It's on the phone conversation. He told me to use the card. Why would I use his card when I have cash?
So all these vindictive females you're talking about, are you actually talking about the vindictive, emasculated men that you've been dealing with over the years? Are you just flipping the script and talking about the guys you've dated?
Wow.
Because they've been calling the police on you?
And I paid on it. I paid for everything that I charged. That was spent.
So he gave you a card and told you to charge on it, and you paid the bill. Why didn't you just have your own cards? Because you've had a long history of bad credit. Like, Sonya, please stop. Like, the more you talk, it's like, sis, I don't know if you really think that you are impressing people with your bad credit and no. Can y'all see on your side? Let me see. Y'all can see. Okay. It was just on my side. That was weird. Oh, it did go out. Okay. All right.
Because I had to buy underwear for him and send it to the jail. And I didn't pay for that because I wasn't. Like, I wasn't paying for that shit. That's his shit, I ended up having to pay for it once he pressed those charges on me. Bitch ass nigga. Because nigga. So yeah, fuck him. See, that's why I be by my damn self.
He didn't take you to court. You said he pressed charges on you. You see what I'm saying? You see what type of men she has dealt with? What type of, people said, oh, she's had childhood trauma. I don't know anything about it. I just know that what she has shared with us, it sounds awful.
These fucking bills and shit have you catching cases on the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I'm only trying to go to jail for my kids. I ain't trying to go to jail over nobody. That's it.
I get it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But you don't get past all of this bullshit. And like Hannah said, Hannah was like, it's just hard getting out. Like, it's so easy to put a person in this predicament, and then it's hard getting out because you want this court time. You gotta wait your turn. You gotta do this. It's just a strenuous time process to just get out of it. It's not overnight. But once you get out of it, I'll be suing every fucking body. Erica included. Sue the shit out of her ass. She need to be sued. She need to be sued now, really. For using your name.
Yeah,
all of that. She need to be sued for fake lying to you, to having you go to court on some bullshit that she sat there and presented herself to be something she wasn't. I sue her for every fucking thing. Everything. Everything I'm going through because of your ass. I don't know what I did, but all that other bullshit, I didn't do that shit.
This shit crazy. This shit crazy as a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm just getting my homework together. I just want to tell you that so you can look at that date. That date. Yeah, I was trying to figure. I figured it out. I just went through my paperwork and I saw it.
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep reading and reading. It's gonna jog your memory to that time. You need to read it, but you don't have the warrant for the last stuff.
No, I don't have that.
I need to ask them if I. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call your lawyer tomorrow and ask her when she's coming down there, and if she's coming down there, and if she doesn't have a copy, I'll make a copy and meet her at the jail whenever she goes, and give you a copy of everything that I'm probably make copies.
Okay, well, good. Blow it up so I can read it now. Cause that little bit of
You can get some glasses so you can read it. I mean, it's hard for me to read it.
Okay.
These two, it's like, how did they even find, well, I was going to say, how'd they even find each other? Well, we know that story. It's like, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, global telling.
Right? Man.
Okay. All right. So,
you need to order some glasses.
You know what? Oh boy, he fucked me around on that. He fucked me around on that.
The lawyer?
Yeah, he fucked me around on that because but see, the evidence, he didn't have this evidence that we got now. He never looked at one. See,
he could have got that. Right. He could have got it and could have all made sense. Because it all
Thank you, April.
Cause. And that's what he really should have looked at from the jump. That whole probable cause bullshit. And then you saying that, okay, I didn't lease that house. I never lived there. I had my vehicles because Erica said that was her location and then I could leave my stuff over her house and I needed a parking lot for safe, keeping for the vehicles. But I ain't think nothing of it because, I don't be asking people their business.
Man, I'm sitting here for a what do you call that shit? You're assuming. You're fucking assuming, bro. I mean, assuming.
You mean assumption? You fucking assuming. You assuming. What the hell is that?
$800,000 for assuming. That's just fucking crazy to me.
Yep. But it all goes back to once you take a plea and you just get one thing, everything they question in your life. But what's so fucked up is your codefendant is 1,000 times worse than your ass, and they let her ski on out on zero. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck she say out her mouth because she's slick at the tongue.
Yeah, she fucked me up. She really fucked me up. I didn't even know nothing about this shit. That shit fucked me up. Yeah, it fucked me up real, real bad. I couldn't even sleep last night. Got a headache, but I gotta keep on reading because I missed something. But I caught something today, so that's good. I did catch that. That saved me on one charge for the big charge. That did save me right now. So I need to see what pictures where I was at in 19. I kind of know where I was at. I kind of know where I was at, but I got a pimple judge in my head all the way so I can get to wherever I was at. I know them cameras gonna tell me what kind of vehicle I was in at that time and what day and everything. Also, I know one thing for sure that address they said I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna speak on that address because it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And the second
I googled a couple of them and it was the middle of the street and I was like, what the fuck? One of the addresses I googled, two of the addresses I googled, and I was just like, it was just like the middle of the intersection in Buckhead. goes to Roswell, or Peachtree goes to Roswell and Peachtree, right there where right there where I used to live, at that first block. It was there. And I'm sitting here like, what
That don't make no sense.
It's just it's just an intersection. And then it's an office building, but it's like it had nothing. It's an office building that you ain't never had a lease to or keys to. So I'm trying to figure out what is this address?
Thank you.
Look, to your point, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can do stuff anonymous. We don't even know what's going on. So, she could be getting her ass right now. You know what I mean? Like, to your point, um, girl, look, we don't know. We'll just keep it at that. But Erica might be right in the bushes. We don't even know. You know, she's not going to come out here with her name, Erica Kang. She's going to come out here with, you know, a whole nother identity. That lady is very much talented on achieving new looks and probably working on this internet. Okay, which is why she got like 19 felonies in one day. Well, Nasty was with his wife and minding his business, you would have to try to find out where you at. Okay, look, if Nesto had been home minding his business with his wife and doing what he was supposed to be doing to keep getting access to that check, and Shirley, and go running around and having his fun from here, there, and everywhere, and being just a big old bigamist, he wouldn't have these problems right now. Okay, being so disrespectful.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm on it.
Yeah, you're doing your
I'm on
homework.
it. I'm on it because I looked
Yes,
at that.
I like
shit.
that, crafty.
What's so crazy? The prosecutor trusting the police, and the police being so blinded because they so thirsty for a case. They just listening to everything these fucking chicks is coming in and saying and running with it. Like they believe in all these fucking females, and these are lying left and right.
It don't make no sense.
It just make no sense.
You get out on there, you walk up to a girl and say something.
It got me where I don't want to deal with nothing right now.
Pop your head and run. You're like,
Damn.
Yeah. Stand up at the line. Don't take your ass to a barbershop and cut hair.
Yeah.
I'm just stay out the way right now. I'm just gonna stay out the way. That's all I want to do is just stay out the way.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed in my son though. He don't want to do nothing.
No, he don't.
He think he know everything, but he don't know nothing. I got shit right here. So that's that's cool.
You know what?
No, that's cool.
You're right. You just gotta move on.
Yeah, I done moved on. Yeah.
That's it. You just gotta treat people accordingly. That's it. Oh man, he was okay in there. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. He was gonna get out. He was. That's gonna be his attitude. That right there.
No,
and you know what? I don't even want to talk to you or anything. Let's just keep it high by when I run into you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let me give you the same energy you gave me. That's all. I'm gonna just match your energy.
Yeah.
That's what I feel my mom too. When they piss me off, and then they change. Okay. Like, well, Sydney, tomorrow's perfect. Sydney, when she be giving her, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna give you the same energy you give to me. And then she switches it up because she know her shit is wrong.
All right. So the other thing I gave you, that was a day. So, yeah, I'm good. I'm good on it. So all you gotta do is just, if I gotta sell it to whatever I need to find or whatever.
We should be able to get your property back though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because her phones are not evidence.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's what they did. They went into my phone and my bag and got all my stuff, my paperwork and everything.
Yeah, but all of that, they just looked through it or whatever. But and yeah, they use that probable cause bullshit for the means to get the search warrant, which again, that throws out everything because that whole probable cause bullshit from the jump was bullshit. Right. So that takes out everything that they called from that probable cause. That dismisses all that evidence they found off of those warrants they used that probable cause lease bullshit off of. Because that's why you're trying to base everything. So what's that probable cause? You get me? So now it throws out everything because you had an illegal search and see because you didn't have probable cause in the first place.
You on your shit now. You on your shit.
Hey, I know.
Oh, God.
I need to this hey, I was on both sides. I already know. That's why I kept going after the probable cause theory.
Yeah, you on your shit.
I love you. When you call me back tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
Okay.
Or whatever you want.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, 1 year later. Okay. Let me show you guys this. I know we talked about this the other day. I posted it in Patreon, but there was a random lady who messaged Nesto. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. I posted in Patreon. So if you follow me in Patreon, you've already seen this. Let me make it big. Hold on. It's really nothing, but it's just interesting. I haven't had a chance to really read through this because this kind of came out, I think, when we were on vacation. Let me see. When did they post this? They posted this. This was like 4 or 5 days ago. So yeah, I was in Florida then. I started reading through it and I don't know, this lady just popped out at me because I was scrolling down. Well, I think I was up here. I was actually up at the tippy top and I just noticed that when they run the report, when they run the report, if you notice on previous text message runs, you'll see like Sonya Durham, Shirley Strawberry, okay? Um if there was anyone random for whatever reason, but for the most part it's always been like Sonya, Shirley, or really just Sonya. All of a sudden I saw this name Tashima. I was like, who in the hell is Tashima? And then you go to Tashima and I think, hold on a second, let me scroll down. Okay. And then basically this lady was writing this. She wrote on hey Tashima, shouts out to Tashima in the bushes. Um Man was writing looking for a pen pal, basically. She said, hello, Mr. Williams. Hope all is well. My son in jail told me to sign up on here after. Told me to sign up on here. After got bored, started hitting buttons. There's no punctuation at all. Sign up on here. After got bored, started hitting buttons, saw other jails, gave give name after do search. So I thought about you, now sending message. Lady, stop. Okay. If up to it, we can share scriptures after give thoughts on scriptures. My dad think he's so high above, he know Bible only one. So so I after find scripture chop him up. He never expect I would. He girl, this is bad. This is very much almost incoherent. No offense to Shima if you're in the bushes, but sis, you got to work on you have to work on your articulation because this is very, very, very bad. And I mean, and I'm going to just say this out of love because maybe nobody has told you. But on today, I'm going to tell you that this is not acceptable because with AI, spell check, and Grammarly and all of the things, ma'am, this is absolutely unacceptable. You've got a whole son in jail. You should be able to write better than this. I would, he say, nothing the Bible be on point on all lives one can for sure relate to so much or what you're going through, no matter where you're at. No, this is weird. Don't no person sometimes not this is bad. It's really sad. It's bad and sad because ma'am, I don't know even know what she's saying. I come not judging. Who am I to judge? Me or my kids are perfect. One thing I know for sure, our hearts are good. Truly love my son that much more for great hearts. They have they give sh- is this not awful? Hearts they give, they share anything they have, even if it's brand new, like shoes or shirt. They give it to someone in need. Low key, I'd be thinking, give old shirt and shoes after. Look, you guys get the drift. I can't even read this. Have a blessed day. Let me know. And needless to say, Nesto has not. It says unread, but it says Sonya's are unread too. But I think it is read. Um, ooh, they put a red what? Look at this. Girl, they put a red flag next to it. Look in the comment. So flagged. Are there other red flags? Hold on. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Tashima got a whole red flag. One red flag. I've never seen a red flag comment. This is a red flag comment. Do you see that, guys? And then she says, "Have a blessed day." Girl, my ears hurt, my mouth hurts, okay? A mess. And then there was that other lady that wrote too. I can't remember think of her name right now. I think somebody who was sending money or something like that. Look, if you were listening to the Wade calls, let me tell you something. Let me show you this real quick. This was, did I save this? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. They said that he had over 3,000 requests sitting in jail. Let me see if I can find it. Check this out. Hold on. Speaking of guys in jail, these kiosks and stuff. Okay, let's hear this. Have y'all seen this?
Receiving an interesting number of messages from the outside. Wade Wilson's receiving an interesting number of messages from the outside. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says that Wade Wilson has received 3,903 messages
3,903 messages
since June 12th of this year. And that happens to be the same day he was convicted of killing Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz. Deputies say he's accepted 279 requests for communication, 754 pictures. The sheriff's office had to reject 163 of those pictures. Let's just say that they were inappropriate. He also got 65 letters. Now, Wilson's going to be sentenced on July 23rd, but here's the problem. His attorneys have filed a motion either asking for a new trial or an acquittal of Christine Melton's murder and two other charges. Wade Wilson's receiving an...
Can you believe this guy has gotten all of these friend requests in the jail kiosk? Nuts. These women are crazy. They're absolutely nuts. Who's Wade? Who's Wade Wilson? Go to phone calls from prison. I did a video the other day too. Go to, let me drop you a link. Hold on. He's a convicted murderer. He's not a good guy. Hold on. We did a video on it the other day. I'll send it to you. Hold on. Whomever, is it the Gold Experience? Check that out. I dropped a video. He's a convicted felon. He's sitting in the county jail right now because he's waiting for his sentence, and he's not a good guy. But the situation is that this is a bad guy. And yeah, Nesto might even have friend requests that we don't even know about. I mean, not even so much that we don't know about, maybe he doesn't even know about. But the sad thing that this lady is reaching out to him, and she's illiterate. I mean, it's not even cute. Like the fact that she's like, "Ma'am, did you just want to get up on the blogs? Is that what you were trying to do? Because you know that we see these things. How do you even know about Nesto? You probably know him because you're either here in the chats or you're in the bushes or wherever you are. And sis, you got to do better. This is not a good look, Miss Tashima. And thankfully, to phone calls from prison, you might want to, be thankful that your name is not exposed, because also, it's not. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. Well, yeah, he has to, because that way he can kind of reconcile what he did. You know what I mean? Not to say that, I mean, you can ever make something like that right, but you have to be able to reconcile it some type of way. So if they're just a victim and it's just a body count, to him it's probably just a body count. Renee, you said desperate women in love with serial murderers. Isn't that awful? Isn't that awful? Mm-mm-mm. All right, guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys. I'm gonna try and get some rest. I'm trying to get some rest. I'm sure my mouth is gonna be hurting after this. But yeah, I went to the dentist today. So anyway, I will see you guys. Remember, Nesto said Sonya took ghetto vows for their relationship. They're ridiculous. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But if that's what she did, she can have it. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care, have a good night, and we'll get caught up tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Okay then. Okay then.
So what that mean? In 2 weeks I get some?
I don't know nothing about that. I mean, I'm on record line, so I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. I can't even get to that far. Nothing about that. I mean, I'm on record line, so I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. I can't even get to that far. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. So anyway.
Wow.
I got you. I feel you on that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What kind of shirt you got on now? What is it?
Goodbye.
But me, I get dogged out all the way around. Nastiness, though. I'm telling folks, man, I ain't dead, man, with these folks, man. Hold on, no.
What's your name, Miss Silver? What's your name, Miss Silver? You know what? You know what?
What?
It's funny that you said that. You just brought back some memories. So when you said that, when I told you, I think on a couple phone calls back, remember I told you, I said, you know what they call you right here? Yeah, you say what? And I said, they call you Nasty Nestos, right? However I said it. So they don't took my voice.
I can speak to that. As to 23 CP 215407 at our last hearing, the state did move to null process or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
What's your name, Miss Silver?
They call me Nasty Nesto or something.
What's your name, Miss Silver?
They call me Nasty Nesto or something. I ain't do.
You know what?